Assalamualaikum, my name is Shazia Noor from Noor Fitness, and today I want to talk a little bit about fitness and our community, the Asian community especially, because being an Asian myself, I understand the dilemmas within our community. Now, on the positive, starting off on a positive note, what I will say, I've been a fitness coach now for the last 10 years, and over the last 10 years, I have seen a huge change, a huge shift in the community towards health and fitness. And where we were 10 years ago, people have changed so much, and there's so much more, people joining fitness classes and gyms and understanding the importance of health and fitness, which is amazing. And well done to everybody, all the coaches out there, everybody who promotes health and fitness, job well done. However, there still is a huge problem within our community in regards to health and fitness. And you just have to look at the NHS numbers to understand, if you look at the diabetes, if you look at the health diseases, heart diseases and so on, the BME community, unfortunately, still is the highest ranking in them diseases. And I think maybe the reason for this is because we still as a community are struggling to accept fitness. And there's so many examples I can give you as to why I'm saying this. So to give you one little example, the amount of times I've had women come to me and they've started a fitness journey and they've lost weight. And then when I say to them, do you share it with your family and friends? They're like, no way. And I'm like, why? Oh, we don't want them to do, we're doing this. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because we're going to get judged. We're going to get judged as being bad mothers, bad girls, the fact that, they're giving the guilt trip as to, you go to a fitness class when you could be at home doing this, or you could be a better mum looking after your kids, but you're giving yourself that hour. How selfish of you. There's so many different things that I get to listen to, and it's so heartbreaking to hear some of the stories and the issues and the challenges these women are having to face, and all they're trying to do is better themselves and just become a fitter, healthier version of themselves. And this is why I felt so passionate about making this video. Now, what I'd like to say is, as a sister to everybody out there, is health and fitness is not a bad thing. It's no guna. Health and fitness koi buri cheez nahi hai. In fact, if you look at our deen, if you look at Islam, it promotes us to be more fitter and healthier. One of the things that really amazed me when I was doing my fitness course was every time I'd read things and I'd think, oh my goodness, this is what the Quran says as well, and the Hadiths say. One example is, when they say in fitness how you're supposed to eat and how you're supposed to, monitor yourself, it's very similar to what Islam says. It says your stomach should be filled with third air, third water, and third food. That is what the fitness books also tell you. And this is how amazing and how, the wisdom that we have within our deen. Then why are we then not following that? And why have we made this a westernized thing? It isn't. Health and fitness is not just a Western thing. It's a good thing for everybody, including us. And if we don't make these changes to our health and look after ourselves a bit more, then we are just going to continue having these rise in numbers of diabetes and heart problems and so on. The only way we can change this is by changing our mindsets. Now, I think what I want to kind of say today to all you warriors out there, the fitness warriors who are going out and looking after your health, don't be ashamed to share your story. Do we can sit there and think, okay, I'll hide it, I'm going to get judged. But you know what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to happen. It's just going to continue. This circle of the tabooness of, us not understanding health and fitness is just going to continue, and you're going to continue hiding it. Or what we can do is make a change. And to change something, sometimes you have to be the change yourself. So be the change yourself. Stop hiding your fitness journey. Don't be ashamed because you're not doing anything wrong. And once we start talking about it and we start sharing it, eventually with time, people will start listening. Eventually, yes, it might take years. Yes, it might take months. It might take a lifetime. But so what? We will make that change for our future generations. And look at the world that we're living in. Just with COVID, that's a perfect example. How a person who's fit and healthy deals with COVID is very different to a person who's not fit and healthy. That alone gives you an incentive to be fitter and healthier. And we can allow people who, either we can allow people who are negative to, continue this circle of hiding fitness and running away from it, on, you know, something that we don't do as a community. Or what we can do is we can think, no, we're going to stand up against this now, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to share our stories and empower other people. Do you know, sometimes when you share your fitness journey with somebody, you don't know who you're empowering, you know. You don't know who you might be having an impact on. The amount of times I've had people come back to me and like, I've met somebody, let's say 5 years ago, and then I've seen them 5 years later and they're looking fit and they're looking amazing and such a fit version of themselves. And I said, oh my goodness, what happened to you? And they'll say to me, you know, you really empowered me. And you know, you made me change my life, and now I'm fitter, I'm more active, I'm a better mom, I'm a better dad. And it's amazing to hear these stories. And that is sadaqah. That is sadaqah jariyah, that you have helped somebody to become a fitter version of themselves. So don't be scared to do that. Do not allow people to scare you to do that. So if you're fit and you're active, share that story.